January 10th, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about a little bit about dreams, reincarnation a little bit here, and metaphysics. So let's get started. Early this morning, I was fixing breakfast for me and my son here, and I listened to a lot of different channels. I listened to from Suspicious Observer to Paul Bigley to Gina Marie Coven, Leap Project, BP Earthwatch, and I can just keep on going. And everybody has something to bring to the table. Well, Gina Marie Coven this morning was talking about dreams, and what you guys want to check this out. When dreams bring forth answers, but that isn't what caught my ear on this. What she said, at this time, the age you are in this world, when you dream, you take that age with you in your dream. And this really brought up something. Now, you guys know that I'm psychic, empathic. I've come across lots of different things from interdimensional beings, lots of different stuff. And one time I had we'll just say it, a spirit guide ask me what age I was. And I said 22. And when I said that, it was like, well, why did I say that? Because I'm not 22 anymore. But I am 22. Now, what brings this up is depending on where your lineage is, where your DNA's at, and where you've come from and reincarnated from. Now, I've had visions where basically I was out at pretty much at the furthest out there in the universe, as far as you can pretty much get. What always got to me was when sometimes, like when in the last several years, when they've actually seen other new constellations and clarified certain things, some of the stuff I actually drew, but I drew it backwards. And I kept thinking, well, why am I drawing this backwards? But then it dawned on me, if I was coming in from out there, I wouldn't have seen it from like where Earth is. I would have seen it from the opposite side. So when she brought this up, and there was also another lady that had sent her some kind of text message that she was saying that she thought she was like a high priestess or whatever, and talking about, like I said, you'll have to go in and listen to it. I didn't go into real detail about that, but I was listening to it a little bit. And because like she said, when you dream, you're the age basically of in the world that you're in right now when you enter into your dream. And I believe that. Now, let's go on from there. Now, like if you listen to E.E. Arts, and this would be something that E.E. Arts could probably talk a half hour, 45 minutes on. I'm sure this would probably pique their interest here. The thing of it is, it makes you wonder how many times you've reincarnated. And if you have, we all have certain amounts of alien DNA, some more than others. But it makes me think how many times you've reincarnated and what species you come from. Now, this is where he gets into a little bit more here. Let's take a sci-fi like a series. We'll take Babylon 5, and I think this is a very good example. In this, there's a fight between good and evil. There's always a fight between good and evil. It's that yin and yang, right, guys? But there was ones that were called like the first ones. And then the ones underneath them were either shadows, or vorlons. Now, the vorlons appeared more like angels to everybody. When everybody looked at them, they seen their species, their race, in a different, basically like godlike form. Now, the shadows, they look kind of like spiders, but they also were like light beings. They were all in conflict because they had lived so long and had been so far out there in the universe that they manipulated the other lower species. Yeah, we'll think about that for a little bit too. Definitely check E.E. Arts out. But what got me thinking about this is some of them had lived for like, I don't know, millions or maybe billions of years. So what if, say, 1 year, just like we'll take like a canine, like a dog. You know, they say for every 1 year in human, years, it's like 7 years in dog years. So what if that was true if you reincarnated and you were not basically of the human species, if you had different alien DNA in you and you reincarnated and came here and reincarnated into a human body? Something to think about, guys. But Gina Marie Coven, like I said, I'm not affiliated with any YouTube channels whatsoever. Check hers out. She always brings up new subjects, and I just thought this was just great when she said that. Now, was she trying to convey all this? Probably not, because she was talking about dreams and stuff. But I thought it was really interesting. Like I said, I'll read this one more time. She said, at this time, the age you are in this world, when you dream, you take that age with you in your dream. Unless you're time traveling, she said. And like, say, basically, if you're looking at yourself, say, as a younger self or something like that. But I found that very interesting, guys. And I just, I thought that was pretty cool. And it just makes you wonder about everything out there in the universe, doesn't it? I am a Sagittarius. And, out there in the universe, I mean, it's a little ways out there too. But I actually had a mark on my arm, a triangle. And it looked like the Altair and Deneb and Vega system. And I have my thoughts about where my origin actually is out there, guys. And I'm pretty sure it's probably out there in that Altairian system. But just wanted to talk about this a little bit. Just having a fun video today. Going to be doing a few more metaphysic things, I think, today, too. I got a few things I got to do, but might even do a talk deal for a little while that I like doing. Have a lot of fun talking to different people and stuff about crystals and stones and stuff. So, anyway, eyes open, guys, and have a good one out there.